what's up? And today I'm going to be talking about Once Upon a Time episodes 15 and 16. The last two episodes have been very, very important. Lots of information has been revealed, secrets, all this stuff, and it's just mind-blowing. I've really enjoyed these past two episodes. I've been mad at a lot of characters in the past two episodes though. If you have not seen episodes 15 and 16, please do not watch this video. Like, exit out now, because you will be spoiled. So if you have not seen the episode, you don't want to be spoiled, leave. Leave now. The door, it's right there. So the people who are still here, you've watched the episodes. So the main thing I'm really going to be talking about in this video, I'm just going to be talking about the three big things we have learned about. First off, I'm going to talk about the biggest thing that's happened, and that is we finally find out what Snow White and Prince Charming did to Maleficent's baby. And boy was that cold. Now I will say the whole situation was not their fault entirely, but still, they still shouldn't have done it anyway. But like, it never should have happened. They never should have thought of her child as a vessel. So let's recap this whole situation. So Snow White and Prince Charming, they're in the forest and they find this unicorn and they touch the horn of the unicorn, and Prince Charming sees this good future of their baby. He sees their baby, little baby Emma. She's all like laughing and smiling. It's so cute. And then when we see Snow White's vision, she sees teenage Emma, and Emma looks like she's about to kill somebody. And Snow White's like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." And then it's so funny. All of a sudden, Emma just takes her heart out, and it's just like, "I'm your mother." She's like, "I don't care." Kill Snow White. So Snow White and Prince Charming, they then leave the unicorn and then are just walking through the forest, and they help this guy. So then we meet up with our goodly neighborhood sorcerer who lives in the middle of the forest, and he's like, "Oh, I've been expecting you." I'm like, "Oh, you're such a stalker." But okay, you're magical, so it's kind of like, okay, you have the power to know when someone's coming, so it's okay to be a stalker. And so Snow White and Prince Charming are like, we're having a baby, and we saw this vision, and mine was dark, but it was good, and we don't want our baby to be dark. So the sorcerer's like, "Oh, I have this spell that can remove all darkness, but, all magic comes with a price, once upon a time motto." And he's like, "You just need to find another vessel." I thought they were kind of being stupid when they thought they should use Maleficent's baby as the vessel. I felt so bad when Maleficent saw Snow and Charming with her baby, and she was like, "Mother to mother, what if I was doing this to you, like, how would you feel?" And they were like, "We'll return her." And I was just like, "No, you're not." So then they find the sorcerer, and the sorcerer does a spell, and then he mentions this stuff about banishment, and they're like, "Oh, what you doing? Like, what do you mean about this banishment? I don't recall this banishment." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, this kid's gonna be evil and dark and scary, so I'm gonna banish it." Poor baby, you saw it hatching, you saw the arm, and then it just fell into the hole, and I was just like, "You idiots." The second biggest thing we found out, really, it's not the second, it's just like the second thing I'm talking about. We find out who the author is, and the author is someone we don't even know. Pinocchio goes on talking about how the author's just not one person, and I really like this a lot. He was like, "It's everyone. Like, this has gone down for years and years. It's just a bunch of jobs. A bunch of people have been the author." And so Pinocchio was like, "So the guy who's trapped in the book was just the last author. This author guy, instead of doing its job, it manipulates everyone's stories." And so the sorcerer, he goes find the authors, and he's like, "I can't believe you made me say that." I'm like, wait a minute. So the author wrote down for the sorcerer to like change the spell and banish Maleficent's kid. No! And so the author's just like, "You know what? screw you. I'm just going to punch you in the book and you could stay there for like 200 years. And then that's how the author ends up in the book. And last but not least, we finally find out who Maleficent's child is. I felt so bad. Before Maleficent found out, Rumple was like, are you sure? This is like from 30 years ago. Like, do you really want to see, like, your kid? Like, are you sure? And Maleficent was just like, I need to make sure the fate of my child is okay. And I was just like, I'm not okay. We look into the globe. We see the vision 30 years ago. This child getting adopted. And we see the father. And I recognize this guy. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this who I think it is? And then, boom. It's Lily. If you don't know who Lily is, Lily was in a past episode this season? Was it this season or last season? I can't remember. But Lily was Emma's friend. You know, they both, like, snuck into that house and, like, because Lily ran away from her dad. Yeah, it's that Lily. Lily is Maleficent's kid. Well, I'm really excited to see Lily back and older too. And like, I want to see her dark because, you know, she still got that darkness in her. And when young Emma and young Lily were together, young Lily didn't seem evil. Maybe it hadn't like grown into her yet. I don't know. All I know is I'm just excited for next Sunday because one, Robin Hood is coming back, and two, Zelene is coming back. It's going to be the greatest episode ever. Those are my overall thoughts on the past two episodes. I really didn't talk about episode 15 because I remember nothing about it because I just watched episode 16 on Saturday because I missed it on Sunday. But yeah, those are my thoughts. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Please comment your thoughts down below. What have you thought about these past two episodes? How do you feel about the author? I really never explained my opinion on the author. I think he's crazy. If you want more videos on Once Upon a Time episode discussions, you can click the subscribe button down below. I'm Courtney, and I will see you all next time. Bye! I swear the author's gonna kill somebody because he looks like he's gonna kill somebody. Just saying. This author guy, this is the last... Yeah.